So I'm away on a weekend getaway. Just decided to get out, travel for a little bit, and sitting in my room, killing some time. I was like, you know what? I think I got time. I got the time to watch the new Punisher special, One Last Kill, that came out, and I was a little hesitant about watching it because it's on Disney, and Disney Plus doesn't have the best track record when it comes to their live action shows. But I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm hearing good things about it. Let me go ahead and give it a watch. And I gotta say, I can't stop watching it. There was two things I was mad about once watching it. There was two things I was mad about. One is, but it felt like as soon as I started it, it was over. Like Frank walked out, was walking around. Next thing you know, hell broke loose, and then it's over. And I'm like, wait, what? I need more of that. Like, it was short, but that's a good thing. It was short and sweet. It wasn't an episode. It didn't have multiple episodes. It was just a nice special, just to let you know that Punisher's still out there. And I'm like, you can't go wrong with that. Because for some reason, when they do Marvel special presentations, hit them out of the park. But when they make series and TV shows, they screw it up. Because they just can't stop. They can't help themselves with preaching. But there was no preaching. It was just straight on violence. And the violence wasn't even bad. It was like, yeah, there was blood. And it looked like they used practical blood rather than the, when Punisher first showed up in Daredevil Born Again, there was like CGI blood in some scenes where it's just like, he'll punch somebody in the face and then like a blood splatter just hits the camera. And I'm like, okay. But it felt like they were more practical. And the fight scenes, amazing. Like, as always, with him, it's always a killer be killed war dog mentality fight, and I love that about this iteration of Frank Castle. Even since the Netflix era, where they at first introduced John Bernthal as Punisher. Story was good. Like, the story was just, he was done. Like, he's just a man that's just tired of fighting. His family's gone. As a matter of fact, it ends, spoiler alert, it's like he has no one left to go after. He doesn't know what to do next. And the things that they touched on, it's like, there's no way the mouse would allow that. But something happened where they said, screw it, just do what you can to get numbers. Because you can tell from their track record, when it comes to their Disney Plus shows, it's not good. But you can tell they just said, we trust the source. We trust the source material. You know that you played this character for almost 10 years. You know what's best. Do it. And boy, did he hit it out the park. Especially playing the fact of, when you look at the Punisher, nobody can be content with all that killing. Like, in Punisher's story, like, all that killing, he's not doing it just for the sake of, he's just doing it just to do it. No, he's trying to, the only way some of these people can stop is if they get put down, and they need to be put down. And he's the guy to do it. And he's carrying that burden, and he's just tired. And the fact that he actually wanted to unalive himself, and they showed it, Disney would never allow that. But you can just tell, they're like, look, we're just going to do what works. We're just going to roll with what works, and I love that. Another thing I was upset about was, why couldn't Disney do this sooner? That is my main argument. Like, from the moment Disney Plus was launched, I get it. They wanted to capitalize on what was going on, and like after Endgame, like, where do we go now? And this was the route, I'm going to be honest, this was the route they should have taken. Rather than trying to find the next big threat, the next big Thanos, it's like they should have just went a street level route, and it's working. Like, it started with Daredevil Born. As a matter of fact, when they got back the rights to do Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, they should have just focused on those. Like, you can't go wrong. Don't fix what's not broken. And that's what they were trying to do. Is they were like, okay, we're gonna do our own series, and we're gonna do, and it was just off from the moment, like I think even after I stopped watching their Disney Plus series after Loki. Yeah, Loki season 1, I can't, because everything was just a bait and switch, where it's like, yeah, you're here by name, but it's not really your show. For example, Moon Knight. Everything about the show Moon Knight was to set up the golden scarab chick. I don't know. But everything about Moon Knight was to put her in place as a superhero. And they kept doing it every series that they do, to the point where I just stopped watching. Then when, I'm a big Daredevil fan, like, I just love Netflix's iteration of Daredevil. I said, I'm going to give him another chance. I'm going to watch Daredevil Born Again. But it wasn't, the news wasn't good, where they said they had to clean house. So it's because they were getting ready to tell I think they were trying to do a White Tiger. They were going to turn it into a White Tiger series where Daredevil was training a White Tiger. Next thing you know, she's the one beating up Fisk. But I love the route where they're like, okay, we're just going to do street level, and it's there's no superpowers. It's just fist and guns and knives and blood, and it's working. And I think Marvel Disney should stick with that route. Can't go wrong. And don't preach to your fans. And I'm glad they did this as a special presentation rather than a series, because they still do this thing of, in their series, like even in Daredevil, they do the thing of the woman. There's a woman. They bring a woman in that knows more than him. Is more level-headed than the hero. So what they probably would have done with Punisher is probably brought in, if they made it into a series, they probably would have brought in like another FBI agent that's like, Frank, you're too reckless, or constantly telling the Punisher he doesn't know what he's doing, and then it wouldn't have felt right. She would have preached to the Punisher. But this, I gotta say, I'm probably gonna watch it again. It was good. Like it's just one of them shows where I could just, if I need something to watch, I could just pull it up, continue watching it, but the good thing is too, is that it left the door open for more. It wasn't just a one and done. All right, we just want to do it just to see if we can do it. No, it was good. Like, I gotta say, it was good. If they do a series, please just do it right. That's all I'm asking. Just do it right. And who knows? Maybe I'll probably get another Disney Plus subscription. Maybe.